This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Live at 4. Today marks 1 year since a condo exploded on the west side of Madison, leaving all of this damage behind us.
The explosion injured 4 people and put 21 others out of their homes. Let's take a look at the video of the moment the explosion happened. Well, this was near Gammon Road and Park Ridge Drive on the evening of May 9th last year. First responders took 1 person to the hospital and 3 others with minor injuries took themselves. The fire department says during their investigation of the explosion, they weren't able to find out what caused it. They say a 20-pound propane tank attached to a grill outside had its valve on and was empty, but they don't know what ignited the gas leading to the explosion. Let's get a look at your first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is outside with that. Oh, he looks happy today.
Hey, the rain stopped. Hi, Alex.
Hi, yes. Rain is done. The sun is trying to peek out here. It's pretty nice out here in the patio. Radar 3000 confirms that. No green across Dane County. Couple green spots as we head over towards Monroe and just west of Janesville. This is the last of that drizzle and very, very light raindrops that we had lasting into the early afternoon hours. Let's take a look and see what our future track radar is showing. Just a couple of showers, perhaps over southwestern Wisconsin as we go into the evening hours. You can't rule out a clap of thunder, but widespread shower and thunderstorm activity not expected this evening, nor tonight across southern Wisconsin. Temperatures right around 60 degrees. We might warm up yet another degree or 2 if we can get a couple more peaks of that sunshine before the sun goes down. We do have more rain chances, though, in the forecast pretty much every other day. A decent chance of rain on your Friday evening. We'll track that in Maine weather. And then Mother's Day evening, we've got a chance for showers and thunderstorms. We'll track that one, too, in a few minutes.
All right, Alex, thank you. The encampment protests continue on UW-Madison's campus for an 11th day.
Students and faculty continue to stand their ground on Library Mall despite today's rain. Our Catherine Merck joins us live on campus with an update from the encampment site. Catherine?
Brady and Susan, the sun is starting to peek out of the clouds now, but it was not a great day to be sitting on the ground in tents on Library Mall today. However, the protesters here told me they were standing firm in their beliefs that they're going to continue to be here until the university meets their demands. Also on campus today, many graduates were out and about taking photos in their caps and gowns. Other universities, most notably Columbia University, canceled graduation celebrations because of these kind of protests. Though there is not any plans of that happening here at UW-Madison, there's definitely still a feeling that's different for some of these students on campus with all of this happening.
I want people to be aware and to have an opinion on what's going on in the world and not forget about that, but also be able to celebrate their own personal moments.
This is the same graduating class that would have had their high school graduations canceled because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Heading into the weekend, I reached out to the UW-Madison Police Department and the Madison Police Department, asking if they were going to have any additional officers ready to go with both of these large events happening on campus. They told me they're staffing it similarly to that they would on other crowded weekends like a game day, and they both gave me very similar responses over email. Reporting live from UW-Madison's campus, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. And while police are not actively challenging the encampment, they are still enforcing the law in that area. Last night, Madison police were called to the encampment for reports of a man trying to fight people. Officers arrived to East Campus Mall and attempted to contact the man, but he was uncooperative. He refused to identify himself, and then he ran into the middle of the encampment. He resisted arrest, and a crowd gathered around him as police took him into custody. No injuries were reported. It is unknown at this time if this individual had any involvement in the encampment.
All 50 Madison metropolitan school buildings are now equipped with the life-saving drug that can reverse the effects of an overdose in minutes.
It's all thanks to a partnership between MMSD and UW Health. Our Braden Ross spoke with the district today to learn more. Braden?
Yeah, walking through the halls of any MMSD building, you'll now always have Narcan within reach. The district partnered with UW Health using Dane County funding to add naloxone or Narcan to every AED box across every building in the district. It's an addition MMSD lead nurse coach Carrie Stampley says will benefit not just the staff and students who walk the halls, but also the community at large.
Just like we stock epinephrine for allergy or anaphylaxis episodes, we also stock albuterol for asthma. We now also stock Narcan. Our schools are part of our larger community. And so if there is fentanyl or other opioids that are being distributed out in our community, we will see that in our schools.
In 2022, more than 120 people died of opioid-related causes in Dane County. Since then, multiple organizations have made Narcan available for free in plenty of different public places. The naloxone kits are already installed and available in all 90 AED boxes across the district's buildings.
Braden, thank you. Well, the city of Madison is releasing its annual water quality report. Hi, Susan. The water comes from an underground aquifer, which serves the entire Madison area. The results show Madison water is overall quite safe to drink. Copper and lead corrosion continue to fall and remain at safe levels. The only concern outlined in the report is PFAS chemicals. 10 of Madison's 20 wells contained at least one of the chemicals. All are still at acceptable levels, but monitoring will continue. Coming up next on Live at 4, for this local nurse, there's no cap to her creativity.
We'll show you how her work is helping SSM Health throw fewer things away. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Need to refresh your deck? Get an 11% rebate on the whole project at Menards. And add the finishing touch with your 11% rebate. How will you spend your rebate?
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit badgerscapedesignandlandscape.com.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? If so, you may qualify for a dual-eligible special needs plan from Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, with benefits and coverage for dental services or routine eye exams. Call now to explore plan options available in your zip code. Learn about the additional care, resources, and support you could have with an Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plan. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual-eligible special needs plans offer more benefits than you have access to with original Medicare alone. Additional benefits could help you save out-of-pocket costs. These benefits could include a healthy grocery allowance each month, transportation to plan-approved medical appointments, or an annual allowance to spend on eyewear. Most of the Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans have $0 monthly premiums, $0 copays, or $0 deductibles that can also help you save on out-of-pocket costs. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a dual special needs plan. Call today to see what plans with additional benefits may be available in your zip code. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans offer more than original Medicare, like annual allowances towards dental, vision, or hearing coverage. These plans offer even more benefits that may provide you with additional care and support. With a 24/7 nurse line, you could have access to a registered nurse to help answer your questions whenever you need. If you're in immediate need of a caregiver or emergency services, these Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield plans provide a personal emergency response system. Contact a caregiver or emergency services at the touch of a button. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a plan with more benefits than you may have with original Medicare alone. Call today to speak with a licensed agent and explore 2024 dual-eligible special needs plans. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 800-357-1385. 800-357-1385. That's 800-357-1385. Call now.
We really need new siding.
After I get my windows. Hey, happy spouse, happy house.
For windows, roofing, siding, and more, everyone can agree on 1-800-Hansons. Get 50% off installation or no interest and no payments for 2 full years. Offer ends soon.
Welcome back. Adult film star Stormy Daniels gave more combative testimony on the witness stand today in former President Trump's criminal trial in New York.
Before entering the court, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee, who denies any wrongdoing, once again claimed the case is nothing more than election interference. Michael George has the latest from New York.
On the stand Thursday, Stormy Daniels gave more details about her alleged sexual encounter with Donald Trump. The adult film star testified she felt shock and surprise when she came back to the Lake Tahoe hotel room in 2006 and saw Trump on the bed. She called it a power shift because she earlier felt she had control of the situation. The former president's lawyers repeatedly accused her of fabricating the story. "You're making this up, right?" said one defense lawyer, to which Daniels replied, "No.
This is purely and simply election interference. There is no case."
The presumptive Republican presidential nominee once again railed against the charges. He's accused of falsifying business records in connection with payments to his former lawyer, Michael Cohen. Prosecutors say Cohen was given $130,000 to buy Daniels' silence ahead of the 2016 election. Trump's lawyers argue the money was to cover Cohen's legal fees.
This is about, they're trying to prosecute this guy for how something was recorded, and that's all it is.
Florida Senator Rick Scott joined Trump in court Thursday.
This is just pure political persecution.
The next witness on the stand was a junior Trump Organization bookkeeper. Rebecca Minocchio testified she sent checks to the White House about once a week to get Trump's signature. Prosecutors say Trump personally signed 9 of the checks reimbursing Cohen. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The former president also announced this morning that his team filed an appeal over the gag order imposed on him in this case.
Trump has been fined repeatedly and threatened with jail time for violating the gag order. Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is drawing attention after confirming reports doctors found a dead worm in his brain more than a decade ago. The New York Times was first to report RFK Jr.'s medical issues, which were documented in his 2012 divorce deposition. In it, Kennedy claims a doctor reviewing his brain scans told him a worm possibly crawled into his brain, ate part of it, and died, causing cognitive issues. Dr. Celine Gounder talked with CBS Mornings about how this could possibly happen.
There are parasitic infections you can get in your brain. Usually this happens in countries where you have poor sanitation, unclean water. These parasites do not eat your brain per se, but the most likely one that he would have is a pork tapeworm related cyst. And those generally will stay in place. They might grow, cause inflammation or swelling, and that's how you get symptoms, but they're not eating your brain.
A spokesperson for the presidential hopeful says he's now in good health. The candidate wrote on X, formerly Twitter, that he'd offer to eat 5 more brain worms and still beat former President Trump and President Biden in a debate.
The federal government reports first-time applications for jobless benefits rose last week to 231,000. It's the highest level since August, and it's another sign the white-hot labor market is starting to cool off. Today's data also showed the number of continuing claims or applications from people who have filed for unemployment for at least 1 week was nearly 1.8 million. That's an increase of 17,000 from the previous week.
Eating ultra-processed foods is associated with an early risk of death, according to a 30-year study. The study, published in the BMJ Journal, analyzed data from more than 100,000 health professionals. The group eating the most ultra-processed food, with an average of 7 servings a day, had a 4% higher risk of death by any cause. These findings are consistent with hundreds of others in the field. Researchers say they still need to see which ingredients in ultra-processed foods could be the problem, whether it's food additives, emulsifiers, or the flavorings involved.
Let's head over to the Weather Center now. Alex, we're in this pattern where we get a day of sun and then a day of rain. We're going to have to mow the lawn 3 times this week.
It's on and off, on and off. For the next 10 days, I'm going to show you when we may have some peaks and some valleys in the precipitation chances. Well, we're in a valley right now here, meaning low chances of rain across Dane County right now. That wasn't the case earlier where we had that persistent light rain. All those showers have now since moved towards very, very far southern Wisconsin and now down towards portions of Illinois. Our rainfall estimate, which is just updating here, had a couple other numbers, but anywhere between a ½ inch, 4/10, 3/10, maybe 8/10 up just south of the Dells. Some areas just south and west of Madison getting some reports of right around an inch of rainfall. And I mentioned last night areas north of the Dells, you might not get anything at all. And that verified with just a 1/10 of an inch up towards Camp Douglas, over towards Marquette and Green Lake counties. But there are more rain chances in the forecast. We did bump up to 60 here in Madison, looking at our Capital Sky Cam, seeing some of those puffy cumulus clouds out there with a few breaks of sunshine, which I validated just moments ago out on the patio, with temps again, 60 in Madison, 59 in Lone Rock, 55 in Janesville, and 60 up towards the Dells. Wherever you get a little bit of that sunshine, we might go up another degree or two this evening, but cooler than what we're used to, but mild weather is coming back in our forecast. So those nice temperatures that we have in our forecast are also going to be accompanied with some rain chances too. Here's the peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. The next peak will be Friday evening. We'll track a line of thunderstorms here in just a moment. Another peak will be Mother's Day. Coming up later in our newscast, we'll look at that Mother's Day chance for showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, again, just isolated showers, maybe a clap or two of thunder over portions of southwestern Wisconsin. By midnight, it's quiet. We start our day off on your Friday in the low to mid 40s, so a refreshingly cool start. That's about where we should be for this time of year. We'll do mid 60s to near 70, but watch off towards the north and the west. So we head towards 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. A line of showers and thunderstorms moves through southern Wisconsin. One or two of these storms could be on the strong side. There's a marginal risk now of severe weather north and west of Madison. Isolated would be key with this, with gusty winds and maybe some hail out of some of these storms, if they can hold themselves together by the time they get down here. On and off shower and storm chances carry on through the rest of the 7 to 10 day forecast, with that Mother's Day chance eyeing up the evening. We'll dig a little bit more into that a little bit later in our newscast. But just as Susan was saying, day of rain, day off from rain, day of rain, day off from rain, all the way through the 10-day forecast. Not expecting all-day washouts either, but the silver lining, as I like to be the perpetual optimist, warm temperatures. Susan, Brady.
All right, Alex, thank you. A local nurse is sharing her captivating art, and you'll know what we mean soon.
Yeah, this is fun. Lauren Mahoon has a unique way of painting a picture, and now she's getting some national attention, but what her work does for the local environment may be the true masterpiece. It's just a bunch of plastic.
So this is the first one that I did that's based off Starry Night.
But registered nurse Lauren Mahoon gets a twinkle in her eye when she sees what she can do with it.
And just did it as a fun hobby in the evening that I could do while I was watching TV.
This isn't your typical paint-by-numbers art project.
10, 15, 20, 25. I don't consider myself a classical artist by any means, but it's cool to see that it brings a smile to people's faces. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mahoon's medium of choice is these little plastic caps from medication bottles and vials, and some canvases.
So I have like a callus on this finger because I use my hot glue gun.
Instead of littering the landfill, these pops of color light up the hospital.
And then I have small containers at all of the nurses' desks so that they can collect them for me. And then there's some places around the hospital that I'll visit and go pick up different collections of them, as well as people mailing them to me.
We first introduced you to Mahoon 2 years ago and showed you how she saves these caps from ending up in the trash. She recycles them by turning them into art.
I love to do different arts and crafts.
Since then, several of her pieces line the walls at SSM Health St. Mary's, along with the more traditional paintings here.
A lot of the blue shades and a lot of the yellow and orange shades. So I was trying to think of something that would match what colors we had.
Word traveled about her artistry and, well, you could say the cat's out of the bag. Other health systems in the United States contact her, asking if she'll create a piece for them. She doesn't charge them, but even one piece costs her a lot of time.
Last one took me around 54 hours to finish, and I would guesstimate probably around 300 caps on that piece alone, which is, even at this point, barely a dent in the stash that I have at home.
This also fits in with SSM Health's sustainability goals.
Yeah, so Care for Creation is one of our mission values. As part of that, we do things like recycling, which is over 25% of our waste stream.
Environmental Health and Safety Program Manager Charlie Johnson says that can mean turning things like blue surgical wrap into tote bags or trash into art.
This is part of our commitment to our community, not just the people that live here, but the environment we're on the isthmus between the two lakes, so we care as much about the lakes as we care about the people.
It's just a bunch of plastic.
This is injectable saline, this one right here.
But Mahoon has turned it into a prescription for patients to have a brighter day.
Yeah, especially in the surgical world, people are never excited to come have surgery. It's always a very nerve-wracking thing. So to see people come out from surgery and pass by my artwork and smile and say that it makes them feel a lot happier is a good feeling for me.
I have to tell you about a joke she said. She said doing this has transformed her from being a cat lady into a cap lady. That made me laugh.
She is so talented.
Yeah.
Lauren, they are so great. We need one here in the newsroom.
She can make that background.
Exactly. Does she just eyeball it, or does she sketch it out beforehand?
She does a little bit of sketching, and then she puts the caps on, but even if I did that, I wouldn't be able to do what she's able to do.
They are so great.
Yeah.
It was a great story, Brady.
Well, thank you. And we'll be right back.
Nobody wants to replace the roof, but these days many roofs are only lasting 10 to 15 years, costing you tens of thousands of dollars. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. RoofMax treatments, started early enough, can extend the life of your roof by 15 years or more. And even if you think your roof is at the end of its life, 90% of the time, RoofMax can extend the life of your roof by 5 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. So give us a call and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Clean, safe, fun. I wanted it all when we needed daytime care for Mom. Oh, Grace's new adult day center is so nice. Now she goes twice a week while I'm at work and loves it.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. What you see here is an irresistibly special gift that just moments before was filled with the world's most delicious snacks from Nuts.com. Nuts, dried fruits, sweets, and other treats. All her favorites in one special tray of tasty temptation. Freshly roasted to perfection or freshly baked, dipped, seasoned, or popped to satisfy every craving. Create your own combination for Mother's Day or choose from Nuts.com's gift baskets and tins with every flavor of happy. Get 20% off plus free shipping on your first order.
We're a really busy family of 6 and moving into a new house, and Empire made it really easy.
They brought samples to our house, quality products, and installation on our schedule.
And we're really happy with everything.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Save on new Champion windows during replacement window season. Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
If your windows are drafty, ugly, or broken, your home needs our windows. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life. We have enough hands to help you every step of the way.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks.
Buy 2, get 2 won't last long. Call or schedule online at getchampionwindows.com.
Obamacare is a disaster. We want to terminate it.
That would mean over 100 million Americans will lose protections for pre-existing conditions.
President Biden has protected the Affordable Care Act and lowered healthcare costs for millions by $800 a year. Now, he'll make those savings permanent.
Healthcare should be a basic right. Folks, he's coming for your healthcare, and we're not going to let it happen. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Well, today is the very first National Scam Survivor Day to highlight the important work of the Better Business Bureau.
The Wisconsin BBB is marking this day by launching a new online resource. It's called the Scam Survival Toolkit.
And this is aimed at helping the hundreds of thousands of people who have been affected by scams. Lisa Schiller is the Director of Media Relations for the Wisconsin Better Business Bureau. Hi there, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Well, this sounds pretty cool. We were looking at this toolkit, and it looks like it's a very interactive step-by-step situation. Could you explain how it works to us?
Sure, it is very interactive. It's really very easy. Little boxes will guide you and arrows as well. So the Scam Survival Toolkit, we're very excited about it. Launched today. It's really a toolkit that's going to connect people with the information they need to restore their financial, mental, and emotional well-being. Because, after a scam, a lot of times people don't know what to do next. It's not always easy to navigate what happens after a scam. Did you lose money? Did you lose identity, personal information? What should you do next? So we're there to help you with that.
So you log on to the BBB website, and then whatever's happened, if your credit card's been compromised or you've lost money from your account, it will walk you through the steps you need to take. Is that right?
Exactly. It's very easy. You start out by saying, are you an individual or are you a business? And you work your way through arrows after that, a few arrows. And then it'll guide you towards resources. You'll be able to watch videos in regard to people who've had similar or same experiences. There'll be more information as to how to report this to proper agencies and other tools as well. We're very excited about this.
Yeah. And to have a Scam Survivor Day, what does that show us about what's going on all over the place?
Yeah, I mean, really, as excited as we are to have that recognized, and have it recognized on a large scale, the governor, the mayor of Milwaukee, Congressman Brian Stile on a national level. As exciting as that is, it's also, very concerning because we know that scams affect everybody at every age, in every income bracket, female, male, it doesn't matter. Scams are out there, and, we want people to be sure that they educate themselves and get help, on the front end so that they don't become a victim later.
Scammers are getting so sophisticated, It's unbelievable. And everybody, don't beat yourself up if it's happened to you, because it happens to everyone. What are some of the latest scams that are going around that the BBB wants people to be aware of?
Sure. So thank you, first of all, for saying that, because it's very true. We don't want people to feel as if it's only happened to them, because it happens to all of us. Scammers are very, very good at what they do. And, we're trying to stay a step ahead, but never feel alone. So the common scams that we're seeing currently, and, this changes a little bit, but online shopping scams actually was our #1 most reported, riskiest scam for the last 3 years. However, although we still see those reported a lot enough for me to talk about it now and mention it, our #1 riskiest currently is investment in cryptocurrency. And we know that when people fall victim to an investment scam, they're likely losing a lot of money, so a very large amount of money. Also, computer tech scams still remains very common, especially with the older generations. So in other words, your computer has a little bell ringing, or you have a big pop-up that says that you have a virus on your computer. Please call this phone number or follow these instructions. Computer tech scams. You don't want to ever, click on anything or follow any such directions, call any phone numbers, nothing. If you get, something, a message like that, of that sort, you want to just shut down your computer, turn it off, reboot it, or take it to a local reputable computer repair shop and have them make sure that you have enough proper malware to protect you.
And Lisa, very quickly, what is the website to find the toolkit?
Sure, bbb.org/scam tracker toolkit. Okay. Or you can just click on our hamburger menu, bbb.org, hamburger menu off to the right.
Thank you so much, and hopefully this helps a lot of people, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, the community in Mount Horeb is sharing their experience.
We're hearing from a mother and her daughter about the tragic events that occurred last week and how it's affected them when Live at 4 returns.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like hazy or blurred vision, so it's hard to see fine details. Colors that appear dull or washed out. Or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you think you have GA, don't wait. Treatments are available. Ask a retina specialist about FDA-approved treatments for GA and go to GAWon'tWait.com.
Justin, how does Next create trust with homeowners?
Next is a local family-owned business. We've been earning trust for over 20 years. and over 50% of our business comes from repeat and referral customers.
Visit nextwindow.com today.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now live at 4. Moving forward.
We have breaking news here in Madison.
Our Armand Rahman joins us from Elver Park. We're receiving reports of a body being pulled out of a retention pond there. Armand, what can you tell us?
All right, we apologize for that error. We will try to get his microphone working and bring you that as soon as we can. Should we go to weather now, producer? Okay, let's go get a check of our first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Alex?
Yeah, Brady and Susan, it's really quite nice out here in the patio. We had those showers earlier today. Now radar 3000 pretty much high and dry. Only one lone shower. You got to go up on Highway 14 between Arena and Mazomanie. Maybe a clap of thunder with that shower. Can't rule out another shower, an isolated thunderstorm the rest of this evening. Those showers we had just to the south, they're gone too down by Monroe. But the rest of southern Wisconsin, watch over southwestern Wisconsin. Could see another couple showers, maybe a clap or 2 of thunder. Why? Well, we have the sun now that's coming out, and that helps to destabilize the atmosphere. Give it a little bit more energy for yet maybe another shower or a storm. But not expecting strong storms tonight. Temperatures upper 50s to right around 60. That's part of the reason why we're not expecting strong storms. You need a little bit more heat, a little bit more oomph in the atmosphere for a stronger storm or 2. Now, we do have more rain chances in the forecast. I want to keep pointing this graphic out because it's pretty much every other day. We were just talking about that line of thunderstorms that we're expecting for your Friday evening. Could see an isolated strong storm coming up a little bit later in my main weather. I want to talk a little bit more about the Mother's Day rain chance and when you can expect that.
All right, thank you, Alex. Let's check back in with Armand Rahman from Elver Park, where we are receiving reports of a body being pulled out of a retention pond. Armand?
Yeah, Brady and Susan, sorry folks at home for that technical difficulties. But as I was saying here, we did receive, our photographer on scene did observe Madison police pulling what appeared to be a body out of this retention pond here in Elver Park. You can see the white tent set up behind me. So far as I've been here in the past few minutes, I've only seen Madison police and Madison Fire on scene. The lake diver and rescue boat and team did just leave a couple of minutes ago. Again, we have not received any info from Madison police about this incident just yet. We're still putting out lines to get you the latest information and the most update on that. But like I said, here at Elver Park, what appeared to be a body was pulled out of a retention pond here by Madison Police Department. We'll bring you more info as we get it. For now, live in Elver Park, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Armand. It's been more than a week since an armed student was killed by police outside Mount Horeb Middle School.
Our Maddie Himes sat down with a middle schooler who ran from the building and her mother, and she brings us their experience.
So, you know, it's funny, that's like annoying as a parent when you have to go to school and you have to buzz in and you have to say who you are and stuff, and now I will never be annoyed with that again.
Yeah, that's Heather Zing, mom of a 14-year-old Mount Horeb middle schooler. Zing told me she got a hysterical call from her daughter Anna last Wednesday morning, and Anna had to say the word shooter 3 or 4 times before Zing could even register what was going on. Anna was in the lunchroom with the rest of the 8th grade when that classmate allegedly fired shots outside the school. She says she ran with a group out of the lunchroom and warned other students in the hallway to run as well before fleeing from the building.
And we had practiced hiding in the school, but we had never practiced running. And there was no teachers or adults telling us what to do, unlike when we were practicing.
Anna said there were kids and adults outside at a nearby child care center. She said she knew that this would be faster than waiting for someone to answer a closed door, so they gathered in the daycare. That's where the middle schoolers made calls home.
As a parent, you know, you want to rush right there, and I didn't want to be, you know, the person who shows up, bangs on the door, like, give me my kid, because I know that's not helpful in the situation.
Instead, Anna waited hours to be reunited with her mom as they separately put the pieces of the day together. Anna told me she had spoken with that armed student Tuesday, just one day before the shots were fired. I'll be back here on News 3 Now at 5 and 6 with more of what happened in the middle school last Wednesday.
Thank you, Maddie, and thanks to Heather and Anna as well. Brave of them to talk to us about this. We'll see you back here at 5 and 6. The stock market is on the rise to end out today's trading. The Dow Jones continues its 7-day streak, rising 331 points. The Nasdaq rose 43. The S&P rose 26. Coming up next on Live at 4, some of America's most important workers are facing a mental health crisis.
One farmer shares his story to try and get more people the help they need. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Backyard living season is here. Coolview has great solutions to beat the backyard blues and save 15 to 25%. Cover your deck with a screen porch, an enclosed porch, or sunroom. If you have a screen porch, let us turn it into an enclosed porch. Shade your patio with a pergola or awning. All on sale now. Let Coolview show you how to tame your backyard blues. Call now for a quote before the sun sets on savings.
Get a new view from Coolview. This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something on the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Coming up at 5, following the Mount Horeb shooting, News 3 Now reconnects with the resilient community. We hear from those deeply impacted by the tragedy.
Staying unsettled with on and off shower and storm chances for the next 10 days. At 5, we'll let you know when the best chance for storms are on your Mother's Day weekend.
And ahead at 6, it's a countdown to commencement. Will UW-Madison's graduation celebration go on amidst the university's encampment dispute? Seniors and protesters share their perspectives tonight at 6.
For many farmers across the U.S., every day can impact mental health. From unpredictable weather to unpredictable farm prices, farmers face many challenges.
During this Mental Health Awareness Month, John Lauritzen talks with a Minnesota farmer about his lowest point and the resources that helped him get back on track.
The work ethic, you don't quit till the job's done. It's just a way of life.
It's a mindset that was instilled in Thomas Duden at a young age. His wife, Kristen, also grew up putting the farm before everything else. But that mindset can also lead to a fear of failure.
We don't want to be the ones that lose Grandpa's farm.
7 years ago, Thomas says things got so bad that he went into a deep depression and made plans to kill himself.
The thought behind it was, she can collect the life insurance and pull the farm out of the hole that we're in. It was a dark time.
But just before he followed through on that plan, Kristen reached out.
The text message, word for word, it said, "Where are you?"
It made him stop and think, and then confess to his wife that he needed help, a crucial first step.
I was pretty upset or hysterical that morning. They told me, for one, I'm pregnant, and my child's not going to have a father.
Getting farmers to take that first step also means making them aware of the resources they have for getting help.
People want to talk to somebody who's going to understand their problems.
Emily Kreckelberg is with University of Minnesota Extension, and a big part of her job is making sure farmers have the mental health resources they need.
In Minnesota, we have rural mental health specialists to work with farmers. They're available for free.
For Thomas and Kristen, talking with a counselor helped them work through their personal and financial problems.
We talk a lot more. We both acknowledge each other's situations that are going on around the farm.
It's made their family that much stronger. John Lordson, CBS News, Princeton, Minnesota.
And please remember, if you or someone you know could use someone to talk to, you can call 988 day or night to talk with a real person who is trained to help.
Important to know there is help out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coming up next on Live at 4, the Madison Night Market is back.
It's back tonight. We're talking to one of the people behind the new and improved popular Madison event. The weather broke just in time. Timing is everything. That's next when Live at 4 returns.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Ride a chip. Just taking a break. That window's a bear.
Don't worry. My cousin's got a guy.
Hey, I'm not sure I can help you with the house gas, but I can help you replace this window fast.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your home renewal with 2-for-1 windows and no interest for 1 year. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast.
2-for-1 windows won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
With Dad's arthritis, he needs extra help around the house. So I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their agent home service, he can stay at home.
That's where I want to spend these months. With hospice care from a Grace, I can stay home with my dog and my grandkids and their laughter.
I had no idea laughter could be a part of my life again after Joe died. But through a Grace, I found hope and healing.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint. Your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Mother's Day. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will get free shipping.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Well, like you pointed out, it is so great that the weather is breaking just in time for the start of a popular event in downtown Madison.
It's a very good omen. Madison's Night Market returns tonight for the season on State Street. It will take place 5 times this year throughout the summer.
Matt Trammell is the Executive Director of Madison's Central Business Improvement District, and he joins us live from State Street. How's it going out there?
Oh, it's going great. We obviously have the nicest part of the day now. Yeah. Just like I said, rain or shine, and looks like it's going to shine, so it's going to be a great night down here.
Tell us about the market. It starts at 5 o'clock, runs 5 to 9 tonight. Yeah. How many vendors are participating?
Yeah, that's right, 5 to 9 tonight, and we have 110-ish vendors tonight, including about 16 food trucks, live music at Peace Park all evening, buskers throughout, and in fact, even about 30 of our businesses who participate come out on the street too. So it's really a great way to see not only a lot of local up-and-coming artists and crafters and kind of growing businesses, but really some of the businesses that are already here. So it's a benefit to everybody, and we really, it's going to be a great night.
Can you feel a buzz of excitement? Are people ready for this now?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a dual buzz too, right? Because it is graduation weekend, so we see a lot of families in town. We know this is going to be a big night. It's definitely the kind of official kickoff of the summer event season. The weather is great, so yeah, I think there's definitely a buzz happening down here.
Yeah, best time of the year in Madison. Among all of the vendors, there is a featured local artist who did the posters for the night market tonight. Can you tell us about her?
Yeah, that's Stephanie Behrens, and actually Stephanie and her art will be in the 100 block of State Street tonight, so make sure you find her. And then kind of a fun fact about Stephanie, she actually was just named as the Overture Center Gallery Director. So she's becoming a bigger part of the downtown community as well, and we're really, really proud to be working with her.
Oh, very nice. Something very exciting to see. And I was wondering, you know, this keeps growing. Tell us a little bit about the growth and why that's so exciting.
Well, you know, I think that Madison really is just full of really kind of amazing crafters, artists, chefs, bakers. It's really kind of a homegrown thing in a lot of ways, and obviously that's a lot of the spirit of State Street to begin with. So we really see, you know, roughly 200 or so vendors trying to be at this event for roughly a little over 100 spots. So we try to keep variety. We try to make sure that we're rotating vendors in and out. But in reality, the demand keeps growing, and so this year we've expanded up onto Mifflin and Carroll Street, as you can see behind me, and it's exciting because things are booming.
I see the tried and true night market sign behind you. Did you put in all of those light bulbs yourself, or?
No, we have our wonderful partners at Traditions Lighting handle that for us.
Well, Matt, have a great night. It's great to have it back. Very exciting. Glad the weather broke just in time for you. Thank you for joining us today.
Hope to see you guys down here tonight.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice if we could just take a trip downtown, Alex?
Let's get in the car and go right now.
All right.
But I got to do with the weather first. We got to get that out of the way here. Temperatures upper 50s, right around 60. That's what we were forecasting for today with the clouds and the showers out there. Here in Dane County, we've got a 61 in Middleton, 58 in McFarland, and a 61 to the north up towards DeForest and Wanakee. One lone shower way off to the west on 14 between Arena and Mazomanie. Could see a shower or a very isolated chance of a thunderstorm yet tonight. Most places are going to stay dry. We've pretty much zapped all of the energy out of the atmosphere. But as we carry on into your Friday evening, we were talking about this in my first main weather. Here's another line of showers and thunderstorms that will move into the area right around 7, 8 o'clock on your Friday evening. Meteorologist Buddy Reeves will be here as well. I'm not thinking this line of thunderstorms is going to have too much oomph to it, but we'll keep an eye on it as we progress through the daytime on your Friday. But be prepared, you could see some lightning and some gusty winds and some small hail with that line of storms. That's this little peak here in our chart of rain chances. We got another little peak of rainfall chances as we head towards the scattered category as we go towards Mother's Day. So let's talk about that one. Mother's Day is going to be nice overall. I really want to underline that. Highs in the middle 70s. It's an evening storm chance that we're eyeing up. And let's look at what that may look like. 4:30 in the afternoon. Look at the temperatures on your Mother's Day, upper 70s, bit of a southwest breeze, but that's bringing in some warmth and a little bit of humidity. That's the fuel for thunderstorms that will spread through the area rather quickly as you go through the evening hours on your Sundays. So the morning and the early afternoon hours on your Mother's Day looks dry and warm. It's the evening hours that you may need to have a plan in place. If you're going to maybe do any outdoor grilling with Mom, you're going to want to make sure you have a place to go if one of these showers or thunderstorms moves in your direction on Mother's Day Sunday. Keeping that on and off chances for showers and thunderstorms through the 10-day period here, but all day rains, washouts, not expecting that, and good news, temperatures will be on the mild side. If we have a couple moments, maybe we can do a few viewer photos. Thanks to Lynn Sill as well for helping us make our photos look so much bigger on the screen, and you can scan that QR code as well if you want to send us those photos really, really quickly. It's a really nifty way of being able to do that. Look at this from Footville. Look at that vivid lightning strike from just the other night where we were tracking severe weather, ominous looking skies out to the west. I think Donna joins us from the Black Earth Mazomanie area. And there it is, yes, near Black Earth. And I think we got a couple more. We had quarter-sized hail up by the Dells. That was the mode of our hail sizes on just a couple of days ago when we had both severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. So thank you folks so much for sending us those beautiful photos. It's always nice to be able to show the weather in southern Wisconsin. We'll be right back.
Thank you for 29 quick and painless years. Wow, Fry to the rescue since 1995. And Best of Madison's Best Roofer 4 years in a row. We know roofs, and your roof gets the very best gutter system with Fry. It's engineered to withstand the toughest conditions and outperform year-round. 29 years of excellence and 29% off absolute gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule a free consult now at fryconstruction.com.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Yo, you think Dallas's Power 4 gonna drop 30 tomorrow?
Boy, you tripping.
Did you see his mom made a post about going to the game?
What? Hold up. His mama gonna be there?
He's been averaging like 34 points a game when she's there.
At least 40 when she be on that Jumbotron.
He don't like to let his mama down.
Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cash in on your sports fandom with Prize Picks.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on popcorn.
10-ounce skinny pop or 16-ounce Valley popcorn, both $4.69 each.
Hi, Caramba, hot prices on popcorn.
Skinny pop or Valley popcorn, both $4.69.
Save big time money on your favorite popcorn.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee-owned.
It's Woodman's.
Coming up at 5, following the Mount Horeb shooting, News 3 Now reconnects with a resilient community. We hear from those deeply impacted by the tragedy and reveal how they are trying to move forward. That's coming up next.
Get help with consumer issues during Call for Action Week. Follow our team as they work to solve difficult cases for local residents and learn useful strategies to protect you and your money. Call for Action Week starts Monday on News 3 Now at 6.
Well, take a look at this. NASA is boldly taking viewers where no one has gone before. Using cutting-edge supercomputers, NASA created a realistic rendering of a trip inside a black hole, or at least what NASA believes a trip to the center of a black hole would look like. This immersive visualization plunges you headfirst into one of our galaxy's greatest mysteries. And just when you think you're past the point of no return, it slingshots you back to reality, and then you can exhale. I watched it this afternoon. It is very cool, and if you want to check it out, go to science.nasa.gov.
Is it weird that I got a little anxious just now?
Exactly.
Okay, we'll be right back.